Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome back to another Abyssal Mythic hero battle. Today we are taking down Death herself. Even though we already did that in the story mode, she came back. She got better. That's just a thing you can do. You die, you get better. Just get better. Be better, okay? Anyway, we're gonna go beat her up again. Put her right back in that grave. We don't want her. Just stay there. We're gonna steal this gold Frostflower band that she has while we're at it. And this map, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I think I had... Of course, this is because I have better units now, but I think I had a harder time clearing it in the story mode. Actually, I think that was when I was doing Asker Trio and air runs for story mode, so that might have also been part of why. But it wasn't the easiest map that we've had by any means, but it was manageable. It didn't take that long, a few hours of messing around. But yeah, real quick, let's just go over our combatants this time around. As always, leading the charge, we have the Dear Professor. I've mentioned that sometimes close call can give you problems where you move around where you don't want to. This was definitely one of those times. Byleth was just kind of bouncing around where I didn't want him to be. So we swapped that out, got lull speed def on him. That also gives him just enough extra attack by reducing the enemy's defenses that he gets some key kills. In conjunction with Swift Sparrow. Pulse Smoke I don't think is actually really helpful here. One of those times where he would have loved to just take like Joint Drive attack or something, but whatever. Other than that, Flashing Blade and Gale Force lets him just kind of rush down around the map with his lovely sword and beat people up. Next up, Papa Garen, once again pulling his weight. He's running pretty much just his standard set, but I swapped out a reposition for Harsh Command, of all things, is one of the keys to beating this map, hilariously enough. Just kind of tanking a lot of stuff, getting some kills with QR, standard dragon things. Next up we have Best Daughter Morgan. She is running her father's tactics. She's got her joint hone speed, so she's got some support along with distant guard. Close counter lets her soften up one enemy for Camilla, otherwise it's not that important. And then renewal with reciprocal aid lets her act as a pseudo healer, basically just a flying healer. It's only used once on the map, but it's actually really important when we use it. And finally, Best Big Sis Camilla. She's not running anything too mind-blowing, just kind of the same standard distant counter setup that I have been running for the last few Abyssal maps. Wings of Mercy to give a little bit of movement support. Other than that, she actually does a good amount of fighting though in this time. Sometimes she's just kind of on the sidelines supporting, but this time she's actually doing some good tanking. So yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and dive in and let's kick this skeleton right back to the grave. We are going to just destroy her. Gonna vent some frustration on her. So first things first, want Morgan up here, Garen over here, and our other two right behind him. Morgan's gonna come up and take down the sword dragon. Zap! And Morgan demonstrates that electricity beats flying types. But Hell does not know her type matchups because she's gonna lose. Camilla's gonna pull her out of the way so that Hell doesn't come up and beat her up. Hands off my daughter. And Papa Garen's gonna come over here, tank this green flyer, and Byleth's just gonna come chill over here so he gets that joint hone speed from Morgan. Alright, here comes the green flyer. Not too scary, not compared to this giant demon dragon that he's fighting over here. Even with that blade tome, just not cracking Garen's really high defenses. Love that mixed bulk. Blue Cavalier attacks Camilla. She tanks like a champion and just chops up on the counterattack. Goodbye. And next, we want to take out this Blue Cavalier before they become a problem, but Byleth is just barely missing the kill. But if we send Morgan over to take out the Sword Dragon first, once again, just showing that we know our type matchups. Now Byleth can get Father's Tactics support and finish the job. Goodbye. And Gale Force triggers, so we can come over here and soften up this Axe Knight a little. Can't get the kill because he's a very bulky boy, but do a lot of damage and also block him off from running up with his armored stride and attacking Morgan from either side. Just gonna block off there. We're going to have Garen come over here to bait out the bow flyer, and Camilla's just gonna come up here and block off the blue Manakete from attacking Garen. Green flyer attacks Byleth, but that's okay, he can tank it. Who even needs DC? Bow flyer attacks into Garen, and we're just gonna do a lot of damage. Can't get the kill, unfortunately, but softened him up a good deal. Axe Knight attacks Byleth. Once again, not getting that kill, but just setting things up for next turn. Lance Fighter attacks the Morgan, and close counter lets us once again just barely miss that kill. I actually tried swapping to Iceberg, but it makes them move differently, and we still miss the kill. So we just ran with Luna to get them really close. Camilla tanks the blue Manakete, heals herself up with an Aether, and just the match of barely missing kills. All right, now we can send. I'm gonna send Byleth over to take out the green flyer. Chop chop. Gale Force proc, take out the bow flyer. Goodbye. And have Garen come down, strike down the Axe Knight. Aether's almost charged, that's important for later. Gonna send Morgan to take down the Lance Fighter. And we can't have Camilla take down the blue Manakete because we'll be left in range of the red thief. So instead she's just going to move down one square. And it's okay, she can tank it. She can tank it even with the debuff. Manakete attacks us for 20, does a good chunk of damage, but Camilla gets the kill on the counterattack. Goodbye. And unfortunately we did get debuffed by that Dark Breath, so we are not doing much damage to this Manakete, but with Garen's harsh command, suddenly Camilla's doing a lot more damage. And chop, almost done. Byleth is gonna come over, chop once, charge up Gale Force, and just pull Papa Garen out of the way. And Morgan's just going to move down one, just chill by Camilla. They both move down, and can't get the kill yet, but if we move Camilla over one, Morgan over one, Father's Tactics once again lets Byleth outspeed the thief. With a chop chop, goodbye. And we are going to, yeah, we want to move Byleth just right here and pass. Hell moves down. We're going to send Papa Garen up here. Move Morgan over. Byleth, once again with Father's Tactics, outspeeds the Red Thief, kills him. Gale Force lets us move him out of the way, and Camilla's going to Wings of Mercy over here and pull Garen out of the way once more. And now Morgan has been healing slowly with Renewal, so Garen can come over here and we can reciprocal aid him back up, just acting like a flying healer. And we are just going to have Garen tank the scary old skeleton lady. She is just not doing much to him. Heal himself all the way back up. Chips him down a little more, but he drops her to 1. And with that, Garen takes her out. Goodbye. Back into your coffin. And we got the Frostflower Band. So there you go. That was actually a kind of fun map. It wasn't too bad, I feel. But still, you know, interesting. I got to showcase some stuff that I don't normally run. I got to actually take Close Call off Byleth for once. Ran that lull speed def that I got for him right before I got the Close Call. Oops. Finally putting that to use. Papa Garen once again proves that he was a good investment, and honestly, he proved that a lot better than he did last time. Really pleased with his performance overall, just really helpful. And then even Morgan got to use something that she doesn't normally use. Reciprocal Aid, also Harsh Command. Not skills that typically get used, but they were both instrumental to clenching the victory here. And Big Sis proves that she can still fight. She doesn't have to just support, but she's still a great supporter nonetheless. So yeah, overall one of the more fun maps, I feel. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Hopefully this gave you some ideas if you were struggling, or if you weren't, maybe it was just entertaining. Either way, until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Angel Army signing out.